Hmm?
Hello, nice to see you again, George. Can you
Mm-hmm.
see the screen?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Just give me a second. Great. So, do you want to rewrite the whole thing? This one that I gave the suggestion that I gave you,
Oh, yeah. I
and then
will. But I couldn't
you
see your comment in my
my,
in my computer.
you can see my comments. That's
Yeah.
okay.
Probably you need to give me the
Hmm.
access
Wait, let me
to
let me
to.
check because I remember.
Okay. Editor maybe.
Yeah, let me try it. If it doesn't work, let me know. Okay, or else
Okay.
I probably have to click on each comment and then yeah, I'll probably have to do it that way. But let me
Oh
know if it
no.
still no.
I haven't checked, but I can check it later. Yeah.
Okay.
I can.
Or okay, you know what, George? If that doesn't work, I'm not sure if you can record the Zoom from your side. I think that would be better as well. Do you know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I will.
I mean,
Yeah.
if it doesn't work.
Okay.
So, do you still want me to explain more of this part for task one? Is everything clear? Is everything
Yes. I have
understandable?
more. Do you want me past what I write this couple days.
Oh, because there's also another task that you wrote, George, this one.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
task two.
Yeah. So do you want me to start with this or do you want me
Yeah,
to send a new
okay.
one?
We can go
This
go
one?
for this one first. Yeah.
Okay, great. So let's look in task. This is the essay, right? Task two. In some countries, so this is about disadvantage and advantages, right? Let me just
Yeah.
erase this. Let me just erase this. Capacity of traffic in space, which is the country. So do you agree or disagree to this question?
Um, I disagree.
You disagree, right?
Yeah, I thought move the shopping mall to the suburb area will be,
Okay.
yeah, the benefit will outweigh the drawback.
Mhm. Okay, so let's start with the first sentence. Now, the first sentence, as you can see, right? What should this be?
Hmm.
In the city, right?
In the
Grammatical
city.
mistake, right?
Yeah.
So let me just. Do you want me to write the comment or just fix it for you?
Just fix it. Yeah, because
Okay.
it's small one.
So the capacity of traffic and space in the city reaches the boundary. What about this one? This should be
Areas.
areas, right?
Okay.
Areas. Okay. So this is your introduction. This leads to the shops downtown fading out. What do you mean by fading out of market?
Because they say okay, they say a small shop in town center
Mhm.
tend
You
to
mean the
tend uh, drive 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 to tend to drive to large out of town stores. No, just
So
people
I
tend to.
think I think the word fading out. I think there's a better word for it, George. What's another
Yeah.
word for fade out?
Um.
What about disappear? Can we use
Disappear.
disappear?
Yeah, disappear.
Right? Because I feel like disappear makes more sense. Fading out is like light fading out, right?
Yeah.
So in this case, we could say are disappearing out of the market. Okay,
Yeah.
are disappearing out of the market. Let's continue. Therefore, if people have inadequate access to reach shopping in outskirt area, they might intend to purchase a car to commute. Okay, so let's look at the word commute first. We can use the word commute in here. Do you know why?
Because it need to be connect something after commute.
No, it's not a grammatical mistake, George. We can use the word commute because the word commute has to do something with public
Or transport.
transportation or transport.
Trans-
But because the main idea of the question is not public transport, correct?
yeah.
So we can use the word commute.
Yeah.
So can you think, let's think of other words in place of commute. What would you use?
Um. To To travel.
Exactly, right? Simple as that. To travel, right? To travel. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
So therefore, if people have inadequate access to reach shopping in outskirt area, I feel like this should be this whole phrase could work better if you put area after shopping. So it becomes reach shopping areas, right? Now, when it comes to outskirt, what is an outskirt, George? How do you understand the word outskirt?
Outskirts is equal suburb.
Yes. So, but we don't use in. We use on.
Okay.
We use on. And we don't also say on outskirt. We say on the outskirts
Okay, so
of town.
in the suburb,
Mm.
suburb and on
Mm.
the outskirt, right?
Oh, you mean you want me to tell you the difference? Is that what you mean?
Yeah, the suburb. What difference?
Oh, you mean the difference between suburb and outskirt?
Yeah.
It's actually the same thing.
So
Same
but
thing.
suburb need to use in, but outskirt need to use on.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Does that make sense?
Yes. I don't know
Okay.
that. It's the
It's
first
okay. No
time
worries.
I heard.
It's just a small grammar mistake, but we can fix it step by step. Okay.
Okay.
Let's look at this sentence. I agree that large shops in suburban areas, right, will impact. Is this a mistake? You said I.
Um.
So I agree or I disagree? I'm
So
confused. This
I
is what you wrote,
disagree.
right?
So I disagree.
Okay. So this sentence is not what you wrote, right? Is that what you mean?
Oh no, hold on. Oh, but I should add but
Okay.
but I agree. Large shops in suburb area will impact. Oh, I haven't finished this sentence.
Okay. Will impact, but
Yeah.
I disagree with the cons of the change are more pros. Is that what you mean?
Yeah, will impact
Okay. But
the town center shops.
okay. Right. Because I was going to say that because you're missing something here, right?
Yeah,
Impact the
the
town center.
the shops in town center.
Okay.
Yeah,
Impact
the
the
center.
shops in the town. Wait, let me zoom this because I feel like you might not be able to see this. Is this better?
Yeah, yeah.
So, but I disagree that the cons of the change are more pros. Now, this sentence is not grammatically correct. How would you change it, George?
Oh, the cons of the change are more than pros.
More than the pros, right? So you're trying to put a synonym here, right? Con is for disadvantage, pro is for advantage, right?
Yes.
So in this case, because you already paraphrased, you already changed these two words into pro and cons, you can just copy this word, outweigh.
Oh, okay.
Do you know what I mean? So you can just say, but I disagree that the cons outweigh
the pros.
the pros. That's it. Does it sound better now?
Yeah.
Right? But I disagree that the cons outweigh the pros. Okay, so let's look at the second paragraph. Admittedly, this one, what should you change?
Oh, on the outskirts.
Right.
Outskirts.
Outskirts. And you can delete this on the outskirts. Might have some detrimental issues if governments don't have a comprehensive development plan. Okay, let's look at the question again. What do you mean by comprehensive development plan? It sounds a little bit, it feels like something is missing.
Okay, if government can do not have an comprehensive plan.
Maybe you can add more, George. That's
Okay,
what I'm trying
I
to say.
see.
You can add more.
Okay, let me think. Okay, I think I can add after not okay. Do not have a comprehensive development plan. So
So
so so more so people might be in favor to
Maybe you can tell me the idea first, George, and then I can help you. Structure the sentence.
I say, yeah, the prompts say limited. Limited. Let me check. Yeah, limited access to out of town stores. So I say, if government doesn't do the infrastructure.
That's it, George. That's it. You can just stop right there. If governments do not have a comprehensive development plan for infrastructure, that's it. Okay, that's it. It doesn't have to be a long sentence. The reason why I want you to add something is because instead of just saying if governments do not have a plan, it would be better to say a plan for what, right? It's going to ask you a plan for what? A plan for infrastructure.
So that I can link to next sentence. The number of private cars.
This is private cars might increase significantly. So that might bring more traffic and greenhouse gas emissions wherever in city center or suburb. Okay, first thing, the word, this one, where is it? Suburb cars might increase significantly. Suburb, well, what do you mean by city center or suburb? Do you mean both places?
Yes, because
so you would
increasing car that will generate a lot of emissions.
Okay, so this one, George, this one, in city center or suburb, I would change this into like this. Both the city center and suburban areas.
Yeah.
Okay, that would read a lot better. Okay. The number of private cars might increase. Oh, this was what I was trying to say. Might. So remember repetition. Don't try to repeat the same word. Especially don't try to have two same words in the same sentence. Okay.
May.
So you can change. What can you change to might?
May.
Right? May. Or can you say could?
Could.
Exactly. May or could. Okay. May or could. Some employees who work in the small shops in the town center might lose their jobs. Right? The impairment of this approach might generate other new problems. Okay, so two things for this sentence. What do you mean by impairment?
Impairment is damage.
So I feel like the word impairment doesn't suit this idea. So I think it would be better if you use a different word. Did you say damage?
Detrimental. Detrimental problem.
Yes, but George, here's the thing, because you already used detrimental here.
Oh, yeah.
Can you tell me again, because you told me, what's another word for impairment? You said destructive something, damaging, right? Damage. You said damage, right?
Impact.
Impact. You mean this one? Change this to impact?
Hold on, me.
What do you think?
There's
no right or wrong answer, just,
Okay, I got it.
What do you think?
Okay, I just say this approach.
Right? Yes.
This
approach. Okay, this approach.
Might generate other new problems.
Other new problems. Okay. So yes, George, you can say this approach, but if I were you, I would add something before approach. I would add an adjective. This damaging approach. Do you agree?
Okay.
Because you told me another word for impairment is damage, right? So instead of saying the damage of this approach, wouldn't it be better if I said this damaging approach?
Yeah.
Do you agree?
Yeah.
Okay. This damaging approach might generate other new problems. Now let's move on to this one. Is this the last one? Oh no. Okay. Nevertheless, if the governments could think ahead. Okay, here's the thing. the way you write sentences, sometimes they feel very incomplete, like you're missing something. So yes, if the government could think ahead how? Think what? Think the plan, the infrastructure. What is it?
Can think ahead. Before
Think what ahead?
think ahead before they
Before they
come out whole picture.
okay, they come out the full picture. Is that what you said?
Yes.
Okay. So nevertheless, if governments could think ahead before they now there's a word that you can use. It's a very very useful word. Implement.
Oh, implement.
Have you heard of this word before?
Yes.
Right. So you can say this. If the government could think ahead before they implement, and you can add implement what? The infrastructure. Right?
Or,
implement
introduce implement
infrastructure. Then the new problems can be avoided and prevented. Right? Oh no, wait. Then the new problems can be avoided and okay, this one. How would you rephrase this? Because this is grammatically wrong.
Prevent them from the first place. Prevent them.
Prevent them. Do you mean them?
Yeah.
Prevent them. Okay. And the rule can be avoided and so in this case, because you said can be avoided, you should also add ed for this.
Yeah, passive.
Right? Can be avoided and prevented. The problems, we can say like the problems from what? We need a verb here, George. From?
From prevent the problems from happen.
Yes, from happen or happening?
Happening.
Happening in the first place.
Yeah.
So can you read this whole thing again, George? Let's see.
We use problems twice in the sentence.
Okay. Yes, I see it. The new problems can be avoided.
Prevent them.
Then we can just do it like this. That the new problems can be avoided and be prevented from happening in the first place.
Okay.
Oh, right. It's this fine. We can use be. It's fine. So can you read the whole sentence again? Let's see if they sound better.
Okay. Nevertheless, if the government could think ahead before they implement the infrastructure, then the new problems can be avoided and be prevented from happening in the first place.
Okay, yes, I think it's better to erase this. Can be avoided and prevented from happening in the first place. Great, this sounds a lot better. Now, firstly, the transport system should be built up so people might feel that this is more efficient right by themselves. Okay, now in this case, we don't use transport system. What do we use? I just mentioned it.
Okay, public transport system.
Yes, public transport system if you want, yes.
Yeah.
Furthermore, greenhouse gas emission. So for this one, we don't say greenhouse gases emission. We say greenhouse gas emissions. So no S, no ES for gases. Greenhouse gas emissions can be reduced by this motivation. Secondly, government should encourage the employees of small towns. What do you mean by subsidies, George?
By subsidies, okay. Should encourage, the subsidies to encourage people to move to help them to move business to outskirts.
Oh, you mean smaller branches and businesses, right?
Yes.
Okay, so outskirts are through. So we don't add through subsidies. Okay, for example, new development areas in outskirts on the outskirts have brand new properties with reasonable prices, lower taxes, and new infrastructure. Thus, they attract more and more people to move in from the city. Right? The land in suburban areas will be more potential and organized if they are well planned. Now, we don't say will be more potential. We say will have more potential, and be organized if they are well planned. Okay, so there is something that I want to talk about this paragraph. Okay, this
Okay.
one. They are not in order, George. Do you see this?
Yeah.
Firstly, furthermore, and secondly. So secondly must come before furthermore.
Oh, okay.
Do you know what I mean? Firstly, secondly, next, furthermore. You need to know the order. So let me write the order down for you here. Okay, let me
Okay.
just write it down in case because I might miss it. So we call them, like I said last time, ordinal adverbs, right? Let me just unfold this. So firstly, or you can say first, and then secondly, or you can say next,
Next. Okay.
right? And then you say furthermore, or
Yeah.
moreover, right? Furthermore or moreover, and then conclusion, right? Like you said, in summary or to sum up, etc. So you must follow this order. Okay, you can't say firstly and then said furthermore and then you say secondly. So the order is messy. Okay.
Okay.
So let's look at the last one. Is this your conclusion?
Yes.
As discussed above, I believe that the merits of said large shops in outskirts. What is said large shops?
Set up large shops.
Setting up, right?
Setting
okay.
up. Yeah.
Setting up. I think this is correct. I believe that the merits of setting up large shops in outskirts. Okay, for this one, I think this one you can just say suburban. Do you agree?
Okay. Yeah.
Right? Because we've been using outskirts very, very many times.
Okay.
Suburban areas.
Could I use rural area that's more far away from city?
If it's rural, it's going to be countryside, too far away.
Oh, I see.
Okay, too far away. Let me check again. I think I missed something. Oh, this one is in the city center. Oh, one more thing. This one. I believe. Okay, so here's the thing. You are writing an essay, right? You're not writing a speech. So I would advise you to not use the word I believe or I think or in my opinion. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So this essay, yes, it's true that this essay is about your opinion. It's asking for your opinion. But we don't use I believe or I think or in my opinion. Why? Because these words, you only use them when you are talking. Do you know what I mean, George? Because you're writing, right? So I would advise not to use I believe. So let's guess. What would you replace this word with?
I believe that. So, yeah, it's true. It's true that.
Yes, we can say that, right? As discussed above,
Okay,
it's true.
That, yeah, without a doubt.
Right, it's true that you can add it without a doubt, right? But don't forget the comma here.
Okay.
Right, as discussed above, it's true that without a doubt, the merits of setting up large shops in suburban areas surpass the demerits. Now, there's something is missing here. You said it's conclusion. What must you put in conclusion?
To sum up.
Right, to sum up. So now here's the thing. There's a new problem here. Too many commas. Do you see, George? Comma, too many comma. So I would suggest taking this out.
Okay.
Do you agree?
Yeah.
So to sum up, it's true that, without a doubt, the merits of setting up large shops in suburban areas surpass the demerits. Does it sound better?
Yeah. In the suburban area, right?
It's okay. You can also add the. It's fine. Or no the. It's okay. So let's see again. You can read it, but you don't need to read it out loud. Let's see if it sounds better or not, or is there anything we can fix?
Okay. Can I know the score before and after, before you revise?
If it's before, well, I can say that this is a lot better than task 1.
Okay.
So I think between 6 and 6.5 as well.
Okay.
Okay, between 6 and 6.5 as well. So let's just look at this thing again. Do you think? Wait, let me see the word count for this. I think it's much more than 250 words.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's 300 words. Okay. So what do you think, George? Do you think there's anything we can add or like a
Yeah,
mistake that we
probably
missed?
in a real exam, I will write about
Mm.
270 or 80 because I needed left time, leave some time to check my wording.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I do make a lot of mistake that could be
I
give me
think
a
it's
lot of
fine.
dumb mark.
I think it's fine because you said you're gonna take the computer version, right? So you just need to type it out. So
Yeah.
I believe that will be a lot of help to you. Okay.
Yeah, I
Do
type
you
in
yes.
my typing speed. It's normal.
It's okay. It's okay. I mean, like you just need to write 250 words, right? I think you can manage your time. So is it okay, George, if I end the Zoom and then I'll create a new one? Okay, because you booked the 25 minutes one. Is that okay?
Oh yeah, of course. Then
Right?
I
Okay.
tap new.
Yes, tap the new one.
Yeah,
Tap the new
yeah.
one.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Great,
Yeah.
great.
See you later. Bye.
See you later.
Bye.